How's it going, everybody? I'm back again. This is like mid-work week, so it'll just be like a quick vlog kind of deal. One of the biggest questions I've been getting lately is where I actually imported my car and how much I paid for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, because it seems like a lot of people don't want to tell you that kind of stuff on YouTube, which is kind of dumb. But I got it from a place called Zen Auto Works. It's in Calgary, Alberta. And what they do is they actually bid on cars for you. So you can go to the Japanese auctions, or you can get them to look for you. You give them your price range and you put a deposit down, and they'll bid on a car that's up for auction for you. And if you win, then you go through this process where you give them the payment, and they'll arrange for shipping and insurance and everything to get the car from Japan over into Canada. And yeah, it's just like a long process. They'll be able to explain it to you more if you really need to know. But the total cost was around $19,000 to where I live. So I'm in northern Alberta. It cost me a bit extra shipping to get it where I live, but that was around the total cost, $19,000 for the car. Now what I got was a 1996 Toyota Supra, twin turbo. It was basically stock. It had an exhaust system and a little intake filter thing. The paint was alright. It was a grade 3.5. I never had an issue with Zen Auto Works, but there's plenty of different importers if you wanted to contact a couple of them. Alright, so I'm actually pulling up to my girlfriend's barn. She owns some horses, so I have to go put them out. Yeah. Day in the life. Word. Hello, pretty horses. Alright, we're back on the road. Horses are all good. Got my monster. Okay, so where I was. Alright, so you may have noticed that the engine on the Supra is going back just to stock and the way it was when I first lost compression. And that's for a couple of reasons. First, I really want to get to some of the other things, like rims, and I need new headlights and paint, and so I don't want to go start throwing all the kinds of money at the engine and then just have an ugly looking car. Secondly, for the streetwise, 500 at the wheels is going to be plenty. I might eventually like upgrade camshafts or maybe a meth injection or something, but as for now, I'm just going to put it back the way it is, enjoy it, and it should be plenty. Now I did, however, still get that haltech PS2000 ECU, so I should gain an extra bit of horsepower just from having a great tune, and I can put a race gas tune in it as well. So there's a couple things I want to get to before I add more power to the car. Like I want to get like bigger brakes, because I have the factory USDM non-turbo brakes, and they came as an option on the twin turbo Supra in Japan. So I've only got 2 piston front, 1 piston rear brakes, whereas the twin turbo Supra in the US actually has 4 piston front, 2 piston rears. I also want to get to suspension. I have stock suspension still. I've got to get a set of bushings, like my rear diff mount bushings. They're all like loosey-goosey now. I'd really like to get to paint, aesthetics, headlights, stuff like that. So at the power level it is now, I'm perfectly content, and I'd really like to get to some other things. Something else I wanted to get to was about the future of the channel. I have no idea where it's going. This whole Supra build was actually for me to enjoy for myself, and it turns out that people are starting to be really interested in it, and it's getting a bit of views and stuff. So I actually got to thinking and spent a lot of time about where I want to go with the channel and stuff, and I'm still really not sure what's going to happen after the Supra build is done. I do know this summer I'm going to be taking a camera with me everywhere, so the track, the dyno, other cars, meets, stuff like that, and I'll be sure to upload some of that stuff. The LOL Neon, it's actually apart right now, which is really unfortunate, but he's getting all the parts back, and we're going to do a little film edit on that. If you don't know what the LOL Neon is, I'll just put it right there. So yeah, we're going to do something with that, but I really don't know where I want to go. Like, So yeah, I don't know where the future of the channel is. I'm gonna continue doing Supra stuff, but I don't know if there's gonna be a continuation on the build, because once it's back together, I really hope to keep it back together. I don't want to start tearing it apart again and rebuilding it, and I don't know, should I get another car, or my girlfriend might kill me, but so yeah, the Supra series is gonna start slowing down a little bit now that it comes back together. And that's a good thing, because I want to drive it, like, a lot. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I really wasn't into Street Outlaws at first, and then I got really bored, and I started watching more of it, and now I'm really hooked on it. So, Season 1, Episode 2 of Street Outlaws New Orleans is on, so I'm going to go home and watch that, and get ready for work. So, see you sometime during next week. And there's a reason behind that, because I just want to